Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be discussing global warming or global governance. Okay, global warming or global governance is a video documentary on global warming and the power the brokers behind it. Just look at this quote: "The common enemy of humanity is man. In searching for a new enemy to unite, as we come up with the idea that the threat of global warming, water shortages, famine, and the like would fit the bill. All these dangers are caused by human intervention, and it's only through change, attempts, and behavior that they can be overcome. The real enemy then is humanity itself." Wow. Club of Rome International think tank, the first global revolution report, 1992. Video links to ministers who are tracking these politics. Okay, I'm going to put this video below my link so you guys can watch it. But ladies and gentlemen, global warming is a scam. It's not true. It's all about global government. They're setting up a one world government, and I want to read this to you guys. Okay, where else is there? Yeah, the threat of environmental crisis will be the international disaster key that will unlock the new world order. Special report, War on Mankind by Mir. Okay, I want to go on to the yeah, right here. Listen to this, because they're trying to say the only way we can protect the environment is if we set up a one world government, which is a lie. They're making profit and money off of this. It's all about power and control. This is how they plan to take over the whole world. Because they try to say global warming is worldwide, so we all need to come together as one. But this is a hoax. This is a bunch of bull. But I want to read this to you anyway. Okay, listen to this. Okay, the interventional the environmental movement degrees as it works to transform our communists into little Soviets in a global village. What's going green really means to your standard of life. The real agenda behind reform is image but behavior magnification. The drive to create an international ID card and how the US the drive to create an international ID card and how to use the use of biometrics can make you a personal in your own country. And that includes the report from the Department of Homeland Security that says if you advise your rights as outlined, which means you stand up for your rights. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to what they're saying. The Department of Homeland Security that says if you advise your rights as outlined in the Bill of Rights, which is the only right thing to do, to stand up for the Constitution, your rights, you are a political terrorist. They're labeling you as a terrorist. No, really? The coming universal healthcare system and why it will refuse to cover the elderly. The growing assault on private property rights and how the federal government is using clean air and clean water legislation to actually enforce the United Nations policy to control both our air and our water. Tom something is a valued force in the battle for America's liberty, because he tells it like it is, holding back nothing as he cuts through the political current smoke screen to get out the truth. So this is what they're pushing for, but you see what that's saying there? Wait, let me read it again. Yeah, the drive to create an international ID card and how the use of biometrics can make you a personal in your own country. So if you don't have the biometrics, because they want to bring in a total cashless society, like I've been saying. They want to bring in a cashless society, so everybody's going to have their own specific biometric ID card, which has a special number on it. So they're saying if you don't have that, you're not a person. You won't be able to live. You won't be able to get your driver's license. You'll not be able to get a job. You will not be able to have your bank account. Nothing. This is total control, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to put this video below so you guys can listen to it, because this is a bunch of bull. But I also recommend that you guys go listen to this person as well, Grant Jeffrey. He has a video on YouTube about, what's it called? Global warming hoax. It's like, I forget how long it is. There's one that's long, and there's another one called the Global Warming Deception. Like, these are not global warming treaties. These are global government treaties. This is how they're throwing it onto the society, and they're putting so much fear in these people, saying that this is the only way that we can have world peace and fix the environment is if we set up a global government. But it's a bunch of bull. Satan does not change. He throws these things on the people so that people accept it, and then after he laughs at them, haha, we tricked you. They're doing it for their own benefit. They're not doing it for the people's benefit, but for their own benefit. Because they want global control and global power. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, these people are very sick, okay? These people are very sick. So whoever's listening to this, like, I know many of you out there, because YouTube is full of it. I see all kinds of stuff about YouTube. Many people are starting to wake up now to this world system, this one world government that they're getting ready to get it running. But what their concern is right now in these people's mind, I'm talking about the globalists. They're saying that there's way too much people in the world for us to take control over, because they want global population control. So they're saying there's way too much people. We cannot control this amount of people. So what are they doing? They said they want to downsize the world's population. That's why we have fluoride in our water. They're poisoning our food. You name it. That's why you have the chemtrails coming down, dropping viruses and chemicals into the air to get people sick. That's why people are dying of cancer like crazy, like never before. But whoever you are, I don't know anything about this. If you guys can, write me a comment, or if you guys have me on Facebook, because I don't know anything about this healthcare thing. Because it says the coming universal healthcare system. Like, what is that? I don't understand what that is. But if you guys can explain that to me, that'd be great. And it says, like, the whole thing says the coming universal healthcare system and why it will refuse to cover the elderly. I don't understand about that. So, explain to me what a healthcare is, because I don't know anything about this stuff. Because I'm in Canada. I don't know but they're saying universal. It's going to become universal. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, these people are sick. They're going to be passing new laws that we're going to have to have a biometric card if we want health care and all this stuff. This is dead wrong. This is the New World Order taking over, ladies and gentlemen. Because this has nothing to do with me, like I've been saying. It's recorded in the Bible, okay? Over 2,000 years ago, God revealed this to John. John was on the island of Patmos, and God gave him the revelation of the apocalypse, which means the unveiling. And he also revealed it to Daniel. You can find that in Daniel chapter 7. But you see, they're going to start off with this ID card. This national ID card, and how the use of biometrics. Study the truth about biometrics, ladies and gentlemen. This is bad news. They use this on the eugenics. This goes back to Hitler. There's nothing new about biometrics. This is dead wrong. They want to label us as numbers. We are not numbers. We are human beings. Stand up. Just stand up. Don't go along with their tyranny, because that's all that it is. We are not numbers. Because there's a push on the globe right now for every nation to have a citizen's numbered with national ID cards, like we just finished reading. They're pushing it very hard for the U.S. It's going to come to Canada. It's going to come worldwide, because the Bilderbergs, they've been trying to push it secretly through Congress. They tried to push it February 2nd, 2013, this year, for all Americans to have global ID cards and the Western world, the Western atmosphere, which is Canada and other countries. This is a global effort. They want everybody to have a unique biometric, because they want our biometrics. They want us. These people are sick. They're sick people, these global elitists. Because they actually went in the public, they admitted that they share biometric information commercially between different government agencies and law enforcement agencies. So they can be checking up on, they want to study us. When you have that national ID card, they can do whatever they want with it. They don't like you for some reason, they can just shut it off and you won't be able to buy nothing. You go to a computer, it's crazy. This is something that you would read in a science fiction book, but it's reality. You're just going to put your hand on a machine and your face is going to come up and it's going to say accepted. And if it doesn't, it says access denied. You're a non-person. This is the dangers of this cashless society. Because now if you go to a store, like say you want to pay, well, you use a credit card, but it's not good to use credit cards or any. I don't use any of that. I just use cash, because you're leaving a breadcrumb trail. They know what you bought, where you bought it, what time you bought, and they know how much you spent. They know everything. That's why I just use cash. But this is the example I want to explain right now. Suppose you go to a store. You pull out your credit card or your debit card or whatever card you pull out. It says you owe the bank this many transactions. Therefore, your credit card's frozen, because you have to go to the bank to fix it. Because you owe so many transactions, it's frozen. You can't do nothing. So that's not a problem. I just go in my wallet, I pull out cash, and I pay that way. In a cashless society, you won't be able to do a thing. You won't be able to do that. This is what I'm trying to say. So, and with that biometric card, they'll know everything about you, because everything is on it. They'll know when you bought it, when, and everything. No more cash. They're trying to make it sound all good. We need to get rid of cash. We're living in an electronic world, and in an electronic world, cash has to go. Cash is a dinosaur age. It is a thing of the past. We need to go into a new system. And this is what they're doing, ladies and gentlemen. It's happening. It's happening. Okay? It's literally happening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm literally amazed of the things that I'm seeing happening right before my very eyes. So, ID. You need an ID now to live in the world. Isn't that something? An international ID card. How the use of biometrics. A special number. You won't be able to get a job, nothing. This is total control. Total control. Just like what they did to the Jews. They marked them as numbers. That's what they want to do to us. That's what they're going to do during the tribulation period. Everybody's going to have to take a mark on the right hand or on the forehead. So whoever's listening to this, if you find yourself left behind, do not take the mark of the beast. Because first they're going to start off with this national ID card. Because I read their own documents. They said they're going to start off with a single card, and then what's going to replace the single card is going to be the implant. Don't take it. Never bow your knee before tyranny, because this is all that is. They're going to make it all sound nice. This is going to protect you from identity theft. You won't have to worry, or whatever. That's why after they're going to say you don't have to worry about cards or anything. You just have it in you. They're going to make it sound good, but it's a lie. Satan is clever. This is the Antichrist system that is being set up right now. So I just want you guys to know about this. Don't listen about this global warming junk. It's a bunch of bull. I'm going to put the video below so you guys can see it. And this is all I got to say, and God bless.